Hey, folks, we're here live from the Talk of the Tailgate, brought to you on Texan Live every Friday night after the game's over. And, boy, what a heart-wrencher it was. Kingwood moved the ball, did a great job of getting a stop on fourth down, and moved the ball down the field, had the ball on first down on the 22-yard line with about 2.5 minutes to go. And, unfortunately, that's where they stopped at. So, you know, it's a tough loss. They lost the game 30-26 here from Turner Stadium. And I'll kick at you, Gerald. I know you watched a lot of the game and, of course, played the game for many years. Tell us a little bit about what you saw tonight.
This is a game that had everything that you can imagine in it. We had returns on the special teams for touchdowns on both sides. We had a block extra point that went back for 2 points on an extra point try. And it was just so much of the ebb and flow back and forth. I just got to say, Kingwood controlled the game for the majority of the first half. But it was a complete reversal in the second half. Oak Ridge came out. They took the opening kickoff, and they went 50 yards all the way down to about the 10-yard line. And I think that kind of helped them change the momentum a little bit in the second half.
As I'm looking around here at scores around the area, Humble fell tonight to Dayton, 13-7. New Caney fell to Barbers Hill at the new Texan Drive Stadium. And go ahead and kick it back on some of your other stats you have.
New Caney fell, so that means Barber Hill is now 3-2.
Yes.
And I just got to say, Kingwood has nothing but good points going forward because they can rely on that they came out, fought hard, and it's just where the ball kind of bounced. Like you say, they went the length of the field to go all the way down to the 20-yard line, but they just could not punch it in. But I want to tell you, both offensive coordinators were very impressive to me because Oak Ridge came out, they changed and went to a 4-wide spread in the second half. They put the ball in their quarterback Litney's hand, and he really kind of threw that ball around. And then when Kingwood needed a stop to get back in the game, you know, they were able to do that. So it was very, very tough, hard-fought game. But Kingwood just came up a little bit short on that end of the stick.
Looking around our district, Atascocita did pick up a win tonight against College Park, and they go into the Woodlands next week, being undefeated in district and undefeated as a team. Woodlands having one loss, so that'll naturally be a big game for them.
Yes, I can say all the games are going to be big from here on out. It doesn't get any bigger, especially when you start district play. And we thought this one would come down, you know, to the end, and it did. And Kingwood, like I say, they'll really kind of get back to, I think, their strong point in their game, and that is running the football. And if they were able to kind of control the line of scrimmage in the second half, I think we would have had a different outcome, and they wouldn't have been on the short end of the stick. But
you know, and the one thing we don't lose in this is the starting quarterback tonight's a sophomore too. And you know, that's a big deal. I mean, we're at 6A football, and you know, overall, he played a good game. I mean, naturally, I'm sure there'll be some things he'll go through, progressions and different things that happened tonight. And I'm sure Coach Campbell will restructure him and, you know, work with him this next week and being able to pick some different things up because I've seen they were stacked in the box a lot against the run.
One thing when you say about that, you can never take for granted playing and being a sophomore, getting a chance to get on-the-field job training. That's what we call it. Because it's just hard to play the quarterback position unless you're out actually in the game so that you can get the, you know, all the reps that you need. And you only get better with all the reps. And him being a sophomore, there is no doubt that he learned a ton tonight because he got a chance to play against a very stingy and tough Oak Ridge defense.
Well, like we say every week, you know, it's a really neat deal being able to come out here and be part of our local community and give back. And Kingwood's naturally a huge part of this community.
Look at all the fans.
I know, isn't this amazing?
This is amazing. The one thing that I was impressed with, Kingwood's sideline, and we have all the fans that are just piling out, was totally packed. I mean, they really come out and support their football team. Turner Stadium was just, they were buzzing. There was no doubt about it. And I think that's just going to continue since this is opening district play and extremely exciting. And like I say, everybody here had a great time down to the very last second of the game. So we're only going to get better from here. That's no doubt about that.
All right. Well, as we do, we'll be taking a break here in just a minute, going over a couple more final scores here in one segment as we get done here, so we can pick up a couple people to possibly talk with. And appreciate you joining in to watch on Texan Live. So see you in a minute.